well, a quite comprehensive verdict from the British people when it comes to reform, not only having a lead over the Labour Party now, but in every single really measurement of public faith as to which party would serve this country best. You can see reform now beating Labour across the board. And I think that shows you the political direction of this country and why we should be optimistic, although times are very tough right now. We are on the brink, I think, in a few years' time, of massive, significant, positive political change in this country. And just to give you, before I get to that, one example of the madness of the system we've seen set up by the Conservatives and Labour. Let's just look at the health service, where you can see here, shock horror, a review concluding that the NHS should actually stop hiring foreign doctors over British graduates. Who would have thought? And that thousands of junior doctors taught in the UK are facing unemployment despite us having a national shortage of medics. I mean, this is absolute madness, isn't it? Because they face growing competitions from doctors qualifying abroad for the same spots. And so there's going to be 30,000 doctors applying for 10,000 jobs. I mean, why on earth wouldn't there just be preference for British graduates, British doctors, people in this country before you would consider hiring others? You've seen the same in nursing for many, many years. This insane situation where you see, for instance, in 2021, over 35,000 potential student nurses were rejected, and that the UCAS data showing that nursing courses have an acceptance rate of only 51.7%, which seems bonkers to me when you're constantly talking about us having to recruit from abroad. So you can see in these instances and many, many, many others why immigration is now the defining issue in our country and the huge political change that is on the way. Well, thank you so much to Private Internet Access for sponsoring today's video. PIA helps protect your data. It's a VPN, and it's the world's most transparent VPN provider with over 30 million downloads. And this VPN works with all of the streaming platforms, which is really useful. You can access more content than ever before by changing your geolocation. You can see it here on my phone. It helps protect your personal data by encrypting your internet connection through their world-class server infrastructure, making your information shielded. And PIA allows you to protect unlimited devices with a single subscription, so you can protect your entire household with one subscription. It works across all platforms, and so if you want up to 86% off and pay as little as £1.57 per month, head over to privateinternetaccess.com/Michael Heaver, scan the QR code on screen now, or see the link below. So yeah, look, this Ipsos research showing very clearly now what we know, that immigration is Britain's biggest concern. You can see here the Ipsos Issues Index, finding 47% of the country mentioning it as an issue. It's the single most important issue facing the country. And you can see there Mike Clements of Ipsos saying immigration continues its reign as Britain's preeminent concern, with almost half seeing it as an important issue facing the country, well ahead of the economy or the NHS. And you see this reflected, of course, in the huge poll leads for reform now. You can see with More in Common, reform on 33%, getting in the mid-30s, and a huge lead there, a 12-point lead in the latest poll over Labour. But it goes far beyond this now. When you dig into some of these numbers, you can see why a reform majority could well be on the way, because Nigel Farage with Ipsos now leading Keir Starmer in the head-to-head choice of who people in this country want to see as Prime Minister, 33-30. You can also see there 39% would prefer reform led by Nigel to win the next general election versus Labour led by Keir Starmer. When it comes to favourability ratings of parties, just look at that. Reform on 37% now, edging towards 40%, far higher favourability than any other political party in this country. Nigel's personal favourability, he has a 16-point lead with voters over Keir Starmer on that measurement. And you can see here, overall, 67% of those in this country saying we're heading in the wrong direction, only 16% saying the right direction. The average score for the government's performance given 3.3 out of 10. And I've never seen really, to this extent, such a comprehensive advantage for reform over Labour on every single issue. You can see here reform leading on having a good long-term economic plan for the country, on having a good plan for changing Britain generally, for managing immigration. It's pretty comprehensive, this, across the board on issue after issue. You can see here reform with leads, leading the debate, leading public opinion. So I think that shows you the massive political change that is coming. I think it gives reason. I know the country's in a hell of a state at the moment, but it gives reason to be optimistic about the future, about the major political change, as I said, that I think is on the way now in a few years' time. Please do let me know, though, your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And of course, as ever, cheers for watching.